Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Chargers. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Returning it from the 4. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him. 18-yard run. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. On the play fake, it's Herbert. That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. A play fake, now Herbert to throw. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Barkley trying this up the gut. Still fighting forward. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Chargers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. All lined up and ready to boot it away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And they drop him after just a yard. 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap for Purdy. This is complete to Dawson Knox. There he goes, right sideline. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
Now right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Caught near the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is first and goal. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
And he's going to take this in. San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish up their opening drive. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Set.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. He gets this one against him. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Play action now for Herbert. Gets it downfield, on target to Ganson. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
And the Chargers, first down. First and goal.
In the red zone now. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers break the tie here in the 1st. Jackson Smith-Njigba with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. Yep. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
kicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They have 1st and 10. Pretty throwing here on 1st. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
And the 49ers first down.
Another one for Cook. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco. From the gun is Purdy. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. They send a man in motion. Putting the tight end in motion. Second and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Buys time, rolling right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On 3rd down, Purdy. That's Knox. He's got it. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Ooh, maybe some nerves there. He moved early on 4th down. Now we're going to see if this affects their choice to go for it. Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. Ball on the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Escapes the pocket. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, they got a first down here. They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. They'll run here following the penalty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
On the move, headed right. To the right, pulled in by McConkey. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
First down, a run with Barkley. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Hey, Kate, you were out there with me on the West Coast, and I was spoiled and you were spoiled. When we watch that Legion of Boom, we watch 2 of the best safeties in the game, Cam and Earl, bringing the pain, bringing the heat, bringing tackles just like that for significant losses.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Herbert from the gun. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Kappa.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. He's looking deep once again. He's got it inside the 25. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and converts on 3rd and 17. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Chargers currently on top here at SoFi. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Herbert now off the play fake. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Getting out to his left. Herbert lost the football. But the Chargers were the first to get to that one, so it'll stay with them. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down a distance.
They dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Tried getting it to Keandre Lambert-Smith. And that brings up 4th and goal.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. Hits him on the out route. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, to combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Got a man. It's not. And he's tackled for a short gain. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Motion the slot man right. Now Purdy. Caught, nice game left side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give them 32 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first. And dose of the hurry up here. Again, it's Brock Purdy. To his back it goes, Jordan James. He's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Only time left for 1 more snap block, so they're going to run out their field goal units. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our 2nd half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. There's a give inside to James. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, you got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
They kick the running back in motion. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Austin makes the grab downfield. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
First down, San Francisco.
Trying it left side with Cook. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. Completed to his running back. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Quick pass left side. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Offense to the line fast.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Purdy a quick throw, complete. And he's brought down at the line.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
I think I could see that sideline considering the challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Get set, get set.
Ooh, maybe some nerves there. He moved early on 4th down. Now we're going to see if this affects their choice to go for it. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Listen, all he could do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, he's able to handle his 3rd field goal of the game and just inch them a little bit closer.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Herbert on first down. Deep drop this time. Absolutely. They connect on the deep shot. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, it requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Barkley off the pistol give. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Chased out to his right. As a man, it's Lambert Smith. And he's going to be blocked out at the 35-yard line.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
'49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this third down play.
Set.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Finds Barkley underneath. And he's stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Short pass brought in. It's inside the 10. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Chargers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers grow their lead to 8. Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Purdy on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Get set. 19.
Purdy to throw it. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. He's got it at the 6. And he will not score, but that does set him up front with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers down by only 2 in the 4th. It's a James Cook touchdown. Now Purdy leading the offense up to go for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. They draw just the right throw, and we're tied. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
That's a good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. You take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
And the Chargers first down.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. A pickup of 17. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Herbert to throw. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge? There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
380. Hey, ram.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Catch made over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
A big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. That kick is no good. Oh, he mishit it. And we are still tied in the 4th.
Well, they got the chance to kick a potential game winner, Kate, and that's all that kicker wanted, a chance. Unfortunately, he didn't make it. And all he can hope now, tie game late here, is that his counterpart across the way, warming up in that kicking net, if he doesn't get the chance to end it himself.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Get set.
Again, it's Cook. He's still going at the 30. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They've got first down here from the 36. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. 2nd down run gets him 5. Now they've got 3rd down. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. That's a pickup of 9. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First down, San Francisco.
Get set.
Now run by Cook. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Going to the ground again on first. And he only needed one more step for the score. They stop him at the 2. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
Get set.
Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this first and goal. Cook goes the wrong way. He's going to lose several here. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal. He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
Once again, they call on him, and once again, he delivers. Had to be so confident sending him out there that he was going to win them this game, and he did just that.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here.
20-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. The timeout stops things now, and what a play that was. This isn't quite over yet. All of a sudden, they've got 1 more shot.
47-yard line.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play.
Kappa.
1 final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today. Getting the win in